We have a lot to watch in the tropics. First off, we have a tropical wave that's here in the Caribbean that now has an 80% chance of developing the next 5 days, a 50% chance the next 2 days. National Hurricane Center watching this carefully as it looks like it could cross over the Caribbean towards the Yucatan into the Gulf of Mexico, where the waters are exceptionally warm. And that could help fuel some development here as it moves into those warm Gulf waters. So the spaghetti models still kind of all over the place here, but many of them in agreement putting it into the Gulf of Mexico as we head into next week, and that could be impactful for us. So this is the beginning of next week, showing a center of circulation. If it is named, it'll be named Ida. That's the next one on the list. It'll be approaching the Gulf Coast if this model is correct. This is the European model, and it's been pretty good this summer so far with these tropical systems, taking it up and over a ridge, taking it into the Gulf Coast, making landfall sometime early on Monday, and then bringing it in towards Tennessee. So this is something we have to watch carefully, considering the situation in Waverly, west of Nashville last weekend with that torrential, deadly flash flood event. Just epic, awful. More moisture may be moving into incredibly saturated ground, so we're going to have to watch for that and watch for some of that moisture to work its way in here. Most likely that would be sometime around the middle of next week, so stay tuned for that. Behind that, we have a couple of other systems that we are watching as well. This one that is over near Bermuda, similarly to where Henri formed. We'll be watching for this potential system, and it has a 40% chance of developing the next 2 days, 80% the next 5 days. The next name on the list after Ida is Julian, so one or the other of these systems will probably be Ida, the other will be Julian, and then we have one still well out into the Atlantic that we'll keep our eyes on that just has a 30% chance of developing the next 5 days. But if these systems get going, it could be a very active next week to 10 days of activity in our tropical Atlantic. So we have already had those 8 named storms, 3 hurricanes. Of course, Grace became a major hurricane before landfall. Next up, Ida, Julian, likely to form here within the next week to 10 days as we approach the peak of hurricane season, and climatologically speaking, that is the second week of September.